your medic about not putting himself in those situations where like surfing is his first instinct instead of it making being like the last resort tool. It's kind of like how soldiers go for air shots instead of just waiting for the person to land and just get us like secure the kill. Yeah, this guy gets forced. Your scout's a little fast around the corner. It's fine. This is good. Staying on this high ground, carpeting the point, focus demo. Medic could have played way farther back here. I talked to him about that too. Uh, that's fine. Standard mid. It's kind of a weird exchange though. You were able to pick people out of the Ubers, which is good focus. But now I'll focus more on the mid and what actually happens. So I'll have you guys on the left here. I'll have you guys on the right. So your demo's faster. Getting on the pack is good. That's good pressure. That's really good. So see, right now, your demo should be free to walk up with this scout and even your pocket scout coming up here. But he's now afraid of literally just one scout peppering him while he's carpeting this. If he has more support walking up, this mid is so free because the soldiers are not paying attention to him at all. If he just has heals and scouts protecting him, you guys win this mid. That's the way my team has defaulted to playing these mids, is like just enable our demo to do what he wants on this mid, and it's been working out pretty well. But like I said, this map is like fairly unexplored, so there's still a lot of like that could be like really wrong, or like someone develops a new playstyle. Okay, so this bomb's really good, except you need +1 with you, and your soldier is waiting for health. So I think you're just going too fast, whoever that soldier was. Because right now, if you both soldiers jumped here and picked off these isolated players, that's huge. Now you guys have a 2-man advantage. Or if you guys both went on the combo, that just lets your team walk forward. So this is all discombobulated, like, and everyone's all over the place because there's no coordination between the two soldiers, and your combo was not really together, like, at all. So like when you're playing this mid, think of your demo as needing like a shield in front of him, and that shield is just the scouts controlling the airspace while he's getting beamed. While the soldiers just look for opportunities, and if they see a really good double bomb opportunity, just go for it, call it, and your team needs to capitalize on that. Because if their combo, like they're both scouts, are looking forward at your demo here, that's free reign for your soldiers to just go in for a double bomb. You should never bomb anyone that's looking at you. That should be like the rule of thumb for any soldier. Just don't bomb anyone that's looking at you, unless it's like someone you know is like one rocket away from death. That more applies to scouts, I guess, or sorry, to soldiers fighting scouts. You should never bomb if a scout's looking at you. I guess if you know that player is like not going to hit that pipe or not going to triple air shot you, you can definitely go for more aggressive play on them. But yeah. The only problem with that I've seen is like if a soldier decides, like if you decide to jump a soldier that's looking at you, he can just counter jump you and just land 2 rockets on you for free, and then you die. But I guess the same thing applies to there. Like the only person you can really jump who's looking at you is like a demo who's completely oblivious, or a medic. So yeah, it's more applying the concept of who's looking at what, because that's really important. It's like just knowing who. If you see like 4 people looking at you, that's a very important call for you to make. Even if it doesn't feel that impactful, say like they're holding lobby, your team's holding patio. You like walk in here with 300 HP as a soldier, and you jump in, and then you see like 4 people looking at you. There's like, oh, you just call. They're all looking at me. They're all looking at me, and that's like huge because now your demo gets to walk up because there's way less spam coming towards them. Right. I think we talked about this with the medic, is that the building right here is really pointless. You should just be off glassing here and like wait, getting ready to kite this Uber. Um, yeah, I should just rotate it to the right. But you guys lost mid. You lose last. Not much you can do unless you out DM all of them. It's fine. Who knows? So this time their demo's way faster. It's fine though. You guys are getting spam on them. So like same thing here. Look how grouped up they are, and they see no one is supporting your demo. Your demo has no other option but to concede this ground because he doesn't have like the 2 scouts on high ground being his like shield to control this airspace. Like this high ground is like scout territory. It's so much space for you to dodge rockets and like play around it that it's literally a bait for soldiers, to be honest. I don't think this is great high ground for soldiers. I think soldiers like don't really have many options for high ground on this mid. So like I said, it's either double bomb or try to find like really coordinated aggression. So yeah, I think both medics are expected to die in this mid as well. So like that's why double bombing is so like potent. Like an ideal mid, like or not ideal, but like a typical mid for a winning team is both medics are dead and they won the mid fight. Like they wiped them or they just conceded the mid.
Okay. Can I add something? Because I wanted to say that it's good you bring that up because our medic was yelling at me for letting him die, but like I also completely denied like a soldier and like killed like a scout and like won the mid.
Right, and I think that's just because of the way you guys are playing the mid. It's really like you guys have to set up this shield for your demo because the demo will enable the mid. So like what I was saying is you guys are gonna start rolling out choke. Is that a scout up here and a scout up here while your demo is sitting here and the medic being able to dodge projectiles and look underneath here. It's super good. It's super good. While your soldiers control like under here or like, and then the other soldiers like spamming from here. These soldiers have options to like high bomb together onto them or to flank through fountain if it's free. Because then what happens here is your demo's all alone, not getting any heals, while your medic is just running around and your 2 scouts are split, and you guys can't focus on the guys that are bombing your medic. But yeah, both medics are expected to die, but you should still do everything you can to not let that happen. A foot. Yeah, just get your off classes up. You should be on like Pyro or NG. They used. You should be looking at everything else outside of the Uber. So like when they're dealing with your heavy, you should be like looking here at the other entrances. Like this guy came in through dungeon for free. You could definitely have stuffed him here and taken that one. So it's just like looking at the people who aren't shiny. So no, yeah, you guys are leaving your medic to walk way too long. Everyone should be conscious of like what medic spawning and how far you are from spawn, whereas everyone else. I told your medic to start being like a beacon of like their own position because that allows you guys like much like how Uber advantages and like the demos like trap placement dictates how a team is going to be playing and looking at. It's the same thing with the medic's position. If the medic's constantly updating where he's standing or where he's like walking through, it allows everyone else to just have like a general like idea of where the combo should be and where the combo's placed. The trap's fine. I think I like this here. There's a lot of options for traps here. I think this one's a little too passive, especially when it's about to equalize. Good position for the combo to hold when they're on equal. It's definitely having like the flank watching this and the medic and like demo standing flat while the demo like rotates here, spams, but gets a pack, gets healed, while the pocket soldier just watches this from up here, spams this, spams that, and the pocket scout can like be ready to deny bombs or like rotate into library or books here and kill whoever. What's also really strong about having a medic here is that he can make this jump here and rotate heals into the flank really fast to make that fight more equal. Right. So remember seeing this? Your medic didn't have any real clearance here. Like 2 players came through here without checking, and he had to be the one to check for traps. Because if that's one less thing he has to look at, he can be more aware of what's happening. So just like the pocket scout always just needs to be saying, "Hey, clear, come through, come through, come through," stuff like that. Um, yeah, that was also unfortunate. I told him to just like if he ever finds himself against the wall, to get off of it because like this stuff here, it feels safe, but it's like the most unsafe places on the map because of the wall. Medics need to avoid walls at any like at every opportunity. They get popped up, they get spammed. There's like no opportunity for you to do anything. Here, your medic hasn't been healing for like I think what 20 seconds now. It's just again, your medic just needs to be talking about where they are, and your players need to rotate accordingly to that. It's good. This guy's way too aggressive. I don't know what for. So there definitely should be a soldier here, like controlling this lane. And no one was spotting this. Yeah, you just need to like be able to control, like watch all 3 lanes. This guy on point should be able to like spot lower. So like a good position I've seen for some demos is like they like rotate between here and point because they can kind of like spam here. They try to do something here, but the dungeon shouldn't be your focus. It should be controlling this and like forcing them to use early. It's a lot like Snake Water, where if the team goes the other way, they're trying to milk as much as possible. So now here, you guys, your demo adapts to the fact that he's not getting any support to the left. So you guys default. So you guys are doing what you would do on a library rollout, if that makes sense. Which is like you waste like a good amount of time rotating here, where if you guys wanted to play here from the start, you just go library and you guys get here way quicker and get way more space. So like you waste the fact that you're going choke, if that makes sense. Because if you're going choke, the most efficient place to get in their face and go up this side of the mid. You guys' HPs are pretty okay. Theirs is a little better, but this is still winnable. Like, this is what I mean by this high ground just being terrible for soldiers. There's really like not much they can do to like defend themselves from up there. I think this is so important for scouts to be on. It's like your scout should be like walking up here and getting up here right now. And like if it's a 4, if you guys are only 4 up, you guys should be doing what you're doing right now, but like faster. Your scouts need to be like getting on high ground and getting ready to defend your demo. To just let them output as much damage as possible while you guys control the airspace and you guys go in on any opportunity you see. Soldiers in. Nice, your flank scout. Take cares of it. That's good. Yeah, no, you guys play that late mid fight pretty well. I think I remember this. He like doesn't know that there's a pack here or something. Over aggressive there, I suppose. You don't have.
They walked through choke. I thought my medic was coming behind me. I didn't realize he was going into library to get.
Yeah, that's just you just have to be like more aware of literally looking up and look at the state of the game. My medic's low. We don't have yet, so we should chill. Okay, so right now, where's everyone else? Your soldier here should be meeting them library instead of going to his like, is that the flank soldier or the roamer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there needs to be a filling of roles. So like if your pocket soldier is not there or not in position or not where he's supposed to be, you gotta fill in that gap. Like you'll see in a lot of higher divisions, like pocket scouts and flank scouts will constantly be switching depending on what they're doing at what time, just making sure that role is filled at any moment, and then they'll rotate back to their default positions as soon as it's done. So like the concept here where your flank scout's attached to your medic right now because your pocket scout is dead. Your soldiers should be doing the same thing. They should be dynamic that way, especially with like how both are double gunboats now. It's really easy to enable that. So if you hear like your combo fighting in library as a soldier, you know that's an easy fight for you because it's so close quarters. You just destroy anyone in here. But that's also on your combo or like your medic to like say I'm leaving books. They're pushing us books. Both scouts on us books, and that should like tell you as a soldier, okay, they need my help there. I'm gonna go. Get a pick there. That's good. It's equal, and they're trying to go through fountain, and they're backing up because they realize how stupid of an idea that is. If you were spamming over like sticks instead of setting up this trap, I think maybe there was an opportunity there, but that's fine. They were just scared of the fact that you were up, even though you weren't really doing anything for them. Okay, I think I remember this. You guys pull back way too many people for this guy. Like at some point, it's just like whatever. Because now it's like equal and there's a scout behind them.
And there's the passive trap.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, they try to milk it way too hard without checking that. But yeah, there are opportunities where you guys can just forget about the guy and like go forward into them because they're gonna be down one person, especially a scout. That's pretty strong in an Uber to have down. And second is so big that if you go into them, this scout has to walk like this. And it's a long walk for him. It's good. While I like that you're holding out choke, I want you to carpet more. Carpeting is so much more of a tool. Like this is scarier than having just this lined up. Like this right there, this is like way scarier for them than having just all of them lined up like that. Because you see how much time they just wasted there. Like if you were looking at that, you probably could have killed them. But the point is I want you to see the pressure that added to them. They like carpeted it for you, and then this guy had to spend like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that just delays them. During that time, your other soldier could just be spamming or just calling for the death. Don't know what they're going so aggressive for. This guy, okay. So I want you to see just how fucking big this second is. It's like they took all the space mid and just put it onto second. If you ever see a demo man bombing on Uber, kill him instantly because it takes so long for the medic to catch him that you can nuke him with any class. So on second here on this map, if they ever do like a bomb, like an aggressive bomb off of ad, just kill the demo instantly. There's no way that anyone can come and support him unless like 2 soldiers are coming in as well. Like right there, you guys could have dropped that demo, and then their Uber would have been so much worse. But you guys pop way after them because they try to bomb him during here. They walk and like waste 75% of their Uber walking up. That's why the second is all about milking. Are you guys familiar with like the wrapping lobby on this map? So like on ad, you like if you know you're on ad, the thing is that it's so hard for you to like capitalize off of your ad walking through here, avoiding all the bombers, traps, and stuff. It's like really shit to try to bully them out of second with ad. It's doable though, especially if you guys play it right. But like what I've seen some people do is they take their combo, mainly the soldier and the scout. They leave their demo library in order to just lock out choke and their roamer like fountain, but they take like both scouts and like a soldier since they're the most mobile classes and get them into library or get them into lobby to wrap them here, or just go through like shutter and like get in there, or just if you guys can catch them fast enough, just going up through here with ad, but just through library. So those are options for you to do on ad when you're getting second. So you guys can just call that like a full lobby wrap. Goodbye. You're dead for 15 seconds. It's very pushable for them. Just overextending there without really thinking of where your team is or how far they are. Your soldiers doing really good damage here, pushing them back. You guys, I don't know how much you know of like what the ad or disad is, but building here isn't a bad idea. Your scout getting picked here is really bad as well. Just like overextensions on a lot of people's parts, and especially as combo players, you guys should be the last people that are overextending because your medic depends on your life. Yeah, your medic's life depends on you being alive. So like if anyone's overextending and has to, it'll be like the roamer flank scout trying to find an opportunity or pick somewhere. Like later on, sure, you can make the pocket scout do like that, and your flank scout fills in that pocket scout role. But I want you guys to just like right here, you shouldn't be here at all. This is like an explosive class, explosive class's job. But yeah, later on, you guys can like once you get more comfortable with each other and each other's play styles, you definitely milking too hard, dropping your demo there or heavy there. It's whatever happens. But I want you guys to just like hammer down the principles of like what your role does and why your role is important and why it's good at its job. So once you guys get that down, then you can like flip flop your roles on the fly easily. So now it's left off to a solo soldier Uber, and it's pretty bad because this is so much space to kite this around. But your demo comes up and should be able to kill them all here. I would have just like started sticking their exit, not really worrying about pipes there. It's fine. The medic died, I would have been huge. You guys would have gotten like 50-ish ad and pushed out of blast with that. But they're bleeding deaths. You should be calling lobbies free, get in, whatever. Overextending. That was a scout. Both demos here are overextending. And this guy is the one that pays the price for it. All right, here we go. This is a classic example of combo players overextending and leaving their medic to die. All right, so already it's bad. Your demo's overextending. Your medic is leaving bats with your pocket soldier just fine. Your pocket soldier sees this guy on low ground. This is perfectly good. Your scout should look to capitalize on this too. But your medic should be rotating towards your demo right now. And your demo should just be spamming from afar because he sees them all coming through choke. Like this bomb is really bad. After this guy got past these stairs, you guys have to give up that kill. Like you're not getting that anymore. And now both soldiers see you guys are just looking forward no matter what, and they just spit roast your medic.
Yeah, I didn't realize my medic was even there, and I saw a soldier bomb, so I was like, I'm gonna die, so I'm just going to at least try to make something of it, was my thought process.
Right. So that also comes hand in hand with like your medic being a beacon of information with like their positioning. But you as combo players have to like listen to that information because a medic can say where they are, but like DM players will just like say, "Oh, I didn't hear that," because they weren't focused on the right thing at the time because they're so tunneled on what's in front of them. They're not really slowing down the game for themselves and thinking about it. So now it turns into full ad because you guys left your medic to die, and it's just going to take hero plays to like win this last or like defend this last. So it's just literally like balling up more as a combo, and that just goes to like your medic saying where they are, and then you guys reacting to that call where your medic is. Your demo's faster. Like if your demo is this much faster, it should instantly like flip a switch in your guys' brain and say, oh, we can walk forward here with our demo because he's so much faster and is getting so much earlier spam and pressure on them. Because again, I'm gonna drill this into you guys. Do you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Okay. So if your demo was fast and like pressuring this guy's health kit, if he was up here pressuring this health kit even more and getting LOS, because as he's rotating here, he loses LOS on his sticky traps, and anyone walking over that, these are basically worthless now. And he walks up here, he has entire vision of like their exits and where they're coming from. Your scouts up here and up here, denying any airspace from soldiers trying to get on your demo, while the heals are here, like rotating back and forth here, and your soldiers are waiting for any opportunities. Like that's like very easy to employ into your play and very easy to execute. So it's just thinking about it that way. But now again, you guys are doing the rollout where you guys go here. When it would have been, if you guys are going to play like this by default, it's way better if you just go library. But if you're going to go choke, take this aggressive play. Also, if you guys did this and had your combo clumped up here and had your two soldiers over here, you guys would have this controlled and these guys wouldn't have free reign, because now you guys are overextended over here while you guys are dealing with this over here. It works out because I think you guys just shit on them. It's just pure DM. But against a better team, it probably wouldn't have worked. But they kill your two most important classes, the demo and the medic. So it's like if you guys were playing way more coordinated, you guys would be shitting all over them with like not losing anyone. Yeah, so for mids, you want to think you want to like your combo, like the three most important people in the combo is going to be your medic, demo, and your pocket scout, and your flank scout rotating back in for heals and like becoming that airspace controller. Yeah, while your soldiers are just taking arrows and not really getting beam all that much. It's just how the meta is now. Right, so let's fast forward this a bit. So it's equal. You guys should take second and hopefully lobby, but they might be fast. So I'm gonna speed it up till it's equal. Okay. Building a bit slower, but you lose a player and two of them die. Three of them die.
When we're holding lobby like that, should we be on the left or right?
As a combo, I like sitting here. The only thing is like you got to be careful with this. Here, it's very easy to get cut off from like this, or they go really aggressive shutter. It's so easy to get cut off because it's such a longer walk than it is to be here. And if they try to be aggressive and it's going really bad, you can just like leave here really fast to mid and get to your forward spawn really fast. Someone definitely be controlling this space. Definitely be controlling this space. Your demo should be focused on this and this, while your like pocket soldiers looking like here, and your scouts like controlling this, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. But there it seemed like you guys were getting a little too antsy and aggressive and peeking while your heels are like over here, and this is such a long walk for anyone to make instead of just being here and being able to rotate. Because like the only thing your medic has to be afraid of here is of a sniper being really aggressive, but hopefully the spam deters him from that. And then here is always dangerous because sniper has a really good like line of sight here pretty safely. If the sniper wants that same value, he has to be really aggressive past this door, while your medic has all this room to walk around in. But yeah, definitely holding top left here is the best, because your default way of milking and getting into last will be through plat, because it gives you access to the point, gives you access to the back, gives you access to this. But yeah, it seemed like you guys were trying to get too aggressive without having first. So like before you guys do any type of play, you always want to make sure you have Uber first. Even if it's equal, even if you're about to have in like 5 seconds, just wait till you have Uber as like principle. Double soldier aggression here is really nice. Bagels in fucking Shadow Realm. My man's on Mars. This is pretty good to use, but no one is calling focuses, and there's a complete disconnect of like positioning here. And it's not really on anyone's fault. It's literally a combination of people just not communicating focuses and what they're looking at and what they're shooting. So like here, it's very obvious your scout wanted to go on the medic, which is fine, but you need to communicate that so everyone else can help you with that, or at least get positioning for that. Because right there, it seemed like no one really knew what you guys were going on with that Uber. It seemed like an in the moment thing because your soldier got caught here, but he got a good opportunity to just like fuck them and make them all look at them. And then your scout and medic got in here for free. And you're just like, oh, instantly, this is a good Uber now because our soldier accidentally made like 4 of them look at me. Cool. But now I need to be calling like what I'm going to be shooting at and who's going to be in the Uber. Get a resub bind. Super important on medic. Sky dungeon. Same thing I talked about. If you guys are leaving, make sure you guys know who's leaving where. It's principle. It's good. You guys kill that guy. You guys should be going forward now. These guys are really bombable. It's good. You should be locking out choke now. Getting buying time for your team. It's fine though. Okay. If you guys want to take this ad through here, as soon as one explosive class is looking here, you guys cancel that. This is so bad. This is only good if you know for sure your other players are pulling eyes away from them. Like if they sell out their lives to just make them all look at them and like swing wide here and spread out, and you know they're all shooting at them, you guys can go fountain. I would never take your combo fountain unless you know for sure you guys can get in for free. Because right now, 2 stickies and you guys are fucked. 2 rockets and you guys are fucked. Luckily, they just give it up because of your other players pressuring them. But yeah, if you guys are trying to take a fight, don't take it through fountain. I think it's like it can be good, and I think there's potential there. And like once this map's meta gets developed a bit more, but for now, I would just like stay away from that by principle because it's really fucking hard to get anything through there. Anything, I'd say like a solo scout can take something through here and like try to do something. Still ad. I don't know how much ad you guys know you have, but this demo's way too far up. If you guys kill him, then that's fine. Okay, that's good because they drop all the other players. Even if you get forced there, that's fine. The demo sold out his life for that, and you guys are going for last. You guys should know they have right now, so I think your best play is yeah, force them and get out. All right, so you force them but don't get out. That's fine. The idea was there, but I think you guys are just going off. You guys are going off like you guys are trying to do too much off too little. When you guys maybe should have sold off 2 max because you know you got forced, and now they're stuck on last with Uber, and you guys can just go sell out 2 people's lives, force them, and then you guys will get like ad off that. But the safer play or like the most default play was just to be hold stalemate second and wait till you have before you do anything. Yeah, just going too fast off of too little.
My pizza
got really good damage. Really good damage there. It was a winnable, but you guys should start leaving because your exits are getting fucked. Yeah, as soon as you see your demo, see the demo cutting off your exits, you guys gotta go. That was good until you walked out. On pyro. Like the you can just stand here as sniper as well and have other people open if you guys are that that many people. But this pressure is good. You should back spawn now. I think you stayed too long on sniper there, but I think your team is able to stay alive. You should go and resup right now. Yeah, they just came in through everywhere, and you guys didn't call focuses. You guys just saw the first thing that came into your line of sight and shot it. I think I saw people shooting at these people walking here when your first priority should be the people that are in your face over here. A really good bomb. But you should jump out right now. You should just look to jump out. Unless, okay, I guess they just don't care about their medic as well. Okay. And then I think maybe you kill this guy too. All right, well, you did your job. It's fine. But now everyone should just look to group around your medic, anyone that's alive, and just save them from anything. So right now, as a soldier, here's a good spot for you to stand. Yeah, that's fine too. No one's looking fountain. Yep, here he comes. You should communicate that, and this guy should die like right now. It's just scary. Could have just peeked from here. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever. It happens. I think that's just everyone clumping up on point and Sylvia flank just starting to take control of this for your team. Interesting read. Yeah, I guess they were down more DM classes, so you guys just went in on it and got good damage in. That's fine. It's just in the moment play. I don't know how intentional it was or not, but good job. And do you guys remember what the calls were on that play there? Or no?
I remember going go 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 because so I mean
yeah,
that's as far as our calls go.
That seems like a go 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 play. Maybe like the intention there was just to equalize the disad, just out your lives, and then default to mid once your medic's up. But
you guys just destroy them because they're all clumped up. Your demo got good damage in. It's kind of an ape play, if I'm honest, but it worked. Just don't expect to work all the time.
That's the open mantra. Ape play.
Yeah. So your scout being up here is super good. But again, not using this tool. Because like had your soldiers been in position like on this hut and up here, these guys don't walk in underneath. This scout up here denies this guy walking up while your demo just sits here and like spams them. So I just hope you guys understand like what I'm trying to get through. And why like your current setup is like really prone to failure because you guys are so spread out and not really supporting each other. You're just kind of taking the first fight you see. Yeah, like if a soldier's sitting here, you shooting one rocket here and a scout seeing that rocket, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, fuck that. And then literally you did your job and now you can just go bomb or something. It's just like controlling the pace of the mid and then making a play. That guy should die. Nice. Okay. That's not bad. selling your soldier's life out there. He maybe could have lived, but that was a fine play anyways. If you guys kite this properly, you should be able to. Yep, nice. That was your soldiers just playing together really well there and stuffing their entrance. This fucking rat. This fucking rat. Happens. Not much that can be done there, but going for the medic here is pretty good. You guys should be able to clean up off your soldiers. Again, your soldiers just working together really well there. Ownage. So I am seeing an improvement with your soldiers, like just coordinating their plays together, which is really good to see. Because that just enables your team to do so much more. Alright, yeah. If you ever play against an ape like this, literally do what you're doing. Just constantly counter jump that guy and make him angry. That was good though. The way you played that fight, just constantly just waiting for him to make the first move and counter jump off that. Because those apes are really like players like that are just really impatient and gonna go for stupid shit like a Market Gardener.